Do you have smoke alarms that look like this in your house? If so, you need to watch this video. Hey everyone, I'm the Everyday DIY Guy. Click the subscribe button below if you want to follow me as I accomplish everyday do-it-yourself projects around the house, and hopefully you'll learn something. Here's my upstairs detector. As you can see, compared to the ceiling, look at how yellow that is. So these are definitely long overdue. If your smoke detectors look like this, you definitely need to change them out. All right, so let's look at what we're talking about here. So this is a smoke detector from my house that was taken out of my ceiling, and as you can see, it is quite yellow. Over time, what happens with smoke alarms, this plastic sort of starts to break down and it turns this sort of yellowish tinge. If your smoke alarms look like this, it means they're pretty darn old and they need to be replaced. So let's look at the comparison with a new smoke alarm. It's pretty glaring, right? This one on the right, definitely whiter. This one is really old, dingy. It's just really kind of almost like weathered and turns this sort of gross looking yellow color. Now, as gross as it looks cosmetically, this is not why I'm swapping out my smoke alarms. This is an old model, right? So this probably came with the house and it's probably 25 years old. That's just too long to have a smoke alarm that you can rely upon. Now in my house, these are hardwired, meaning if one alarm goes off, they all go off, no matter where the smoke is coming from. That way it alerts everybody in the house, no matter where they are, even if they're on a different floor, that hey, something's wrong, get out of the house. So that's a great thing, but the problem is these are just so old, I can't rely upon them anymore, and I need to change them. So I went to the Home Depot and I picked up this replacement smoke alarm. I bought a few of them to replace them all in my house. This one's made by Kidde. This video is not sponsored by them, so I just went and picked up the best one I could possibly find. And the reason I like this one is because it has all these different adapters, so it's pretty much a universal replacement no matter what kind of smoke alarm you have. So I'll go ahead and open this kind of unbox this thing, see what we got. All right, so here's what we've got. We've got the smoke alarm itself. It comes with a battery. That's nice. Front-loading door. Again, this isn't a commercial for Kidde. This is the mounting bracket, holder, I guess you'd call it. And then here you go. These are the adapters that make it so if you have a hardwired system like I do, this is really cool because you don't have to do any wiring. It's just plug and play, depending upon what type of model you have. There's various different smoke detector manufacturers. There's Kidde, there's BRK, there's First Alert, I think. So these are great because you don't have to mess with wire nuts and all that. You don't have to shut the power down in your house and all that. So these are awesome. What I have here is my old unit, and what I'm doing, that's kind of a universal one. I guess if you have to wire it, I'm looking for the one that would fit mine. So see that right there? That's a match. Right, it's got those two prongs on one side and one on the right side. 1, 2, 3. So that's a match for my system. So all I need to do now is go on the back, get this out of the way, and here you go. You just plug this right in. Boom, and now I can go up and get the one out of the ceiling, plug this right in here, mount this back up, and I'm good to go. All right, so first we've got to take the old unit off. These just simply twist off. I'm going to try to do this one-handed so I can really show you. But as you can see, this connects right in to the old unit, and hopefully. So I went ahead and popped that off. I had to do it with both hands, so I couldn't really show you, but it's essentially just like unplugging an outlet. Now it's starting to squeak at me. There's a little thing you have to push down, pull it out, but it comes out pretty easily. So that's what we're working with right there. I'm going to go ahead and take the old, this is kind of ugly too, so I'm going to take that off as well. Alright, so now I'm mounting the new bracket for So you just line up these screw holes and usually just give it a twist. I'm doing this with hand, so it's fine. There we go. So you can see they kind of just twist into place like that. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm really just trying to show you guys up close how to do this right. So that's ready. Now it's ready for the new smoke alarm to be installed. All right, so I got the new smoke alarm up here ready to go. As you can see, it's got the adapter that's going to fit right in with that. So I'll show you this all mounted when I'm able to make that connection. All right, so as you can see, that's connected now. Now all I need to do is push this wire up into the ceiling and twist this back in place, and that's it. So there it is, simple as that. You just put the wires up, twist this into the bracket, into the holding bracket, and you're good to go. This is fully functional, and I'm going to do it throughout the entire house. All right, so that's a really simple do-it-yourself project, and you know, this is a good project if you've never done anything around your house in terms of accomplishing a project or done anything do-it-yourself. This is a really easy do-it-yourself project. That's kind of a big deal, right? So I know a lot of you might be saying, well, I know my my smoke detectors work because I was cooking breakfast last weekend and they went off. But look, if they're 10 years old, if they're 20 years old, you've got to replace them. You know, most Americans buy a brand new phone almost every year. So why would you rely upon a device that's designed to save your life that's like 10 or 20 years old? I certainly don't want to, and you shouldn't either. And it's so simple to replace these. Even if you don't have a hardwired system like I have, it's actually even easier with batteries. But you've got to make sure that your smoke detectors are up to date, they're not old, they're not yellow, because they're going to save your life. Now, some of you might be wondering why I didn't use a combination unit of a carbon monoxide and a smoke detector. That's a really good question because they do make those. And the reason is that I have a bunch of carbon monoxide detectors all over my house. Carbon monoxide is something that really terrifies me, so I have them all over my house. And if you don't have a carbon monoxide detector, you really need to get one. Carbon monoxide is odorless, tasteless. You won't know it's in your house until it's too late. So if you don't have a carbon monoxide detector, definitely get one of those because those will save your life. So thank you for watching again. If you haven't subscribed, do so below. I'm going to be releasing just a ton of do-it-yourself projects over the coming months, projects that you as a homeowner can do. I'm just an everyday homeowner, just like you. So I design my videos for homeowners that want to get projects done around the house and hopefully inspire you. So with that being said, thank you for being a DIY warrior. I'm the everyday DIY guy, and I'll see you next time.